Hello everyone. Today I'd be having a conversation on the app Cambly with a lovely tutor from Ireland. Cambly is an app where you can practice your English with tutors from all over the world, from countries like the USA, the UK, Canada, and many more. If you want to join the app Cambly, then the link is given in the description box below. You can also use the code 29lively to get a 15-minute trial class worth ₹99 for ₹29 only. So, without any delay, let's begin with the conversation.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and how are you?
I'm very good. Adrija, nice to meet you, Adrija. Where are you from?
I'm from India. Do you know India?
Some of it. I've never been, but I've never been to India, but I know some of the areas. I've watched like travel documentaries and travel vlogs on India, so I'm trying to get better at knowing it as much as I can.
That's great. And where are you from?
Adrija, I'm from Ireland, so I'm from Ireland. And yeah, I grew up in Ireland, but at the moment, I'm actually on holidays. I am in a place called Bulgaria at the moment, so that's where I'm currently at the moment. But yes, I normally am. I am from Ireland, and I usually live in Ireland.
That's great.
Nice. Where in India do you live, Aditya?
I live in the east part of India. It is a state known as West Bengal. So there is a city known as Kolkata. Have you heard of it?
No, but can't say
Okay, so it's a pretty
I've
famous
never heard.
city, and yes, Kolkata is in the state of West Bengal, and I live in West Bengal.
Okay. Right, very good, very nice. Yeah, very interesting. Um, there's lots of places I want to visit. It's very hard to pick in India because of the how big it is, and then how many
Yeah,
different cultures are in every
right.
state. So it's very difficult to think, okay, which one will I pick, or which one should I go to, or should I go to if I was to go to India. So maybe we'll see which is the best place to visit.
Yes, of course. Like, in India, you will find each and every taste, like whether you're a mountain person, there are a lot of places. If you love beaches, so many beautiful beaches. There are so many beautiful forests and then deserts, everything, and big cities. Like, it's full of everything.
Yeah, and there's so many people. There's so many people who are very welcoming, and people who have want to show their culture and show basically where they're from. I always find the most fascinating thing about India for me is the amount of languages there are there, and
Right.
the amount of languages people speak in the different provinces. Like, for example, I'm sure maybe English might be like your third language. It's like many
Yeah.
provinces have their original language, they have Hindi, and then usually might be English or another language.
Right. So most of the people knows at least three languages here.
Wow, it's absolutely amazing. So, how long have you been using Cambly for, Adrija? Like,
Yes, I have been using it from the previous October. So this October it is going to be a whole year.
yeah, nice. Okay, brilliant. And why are you using it? What are you using it for? Like
Oh, well,
English, or what's your goals in English?
yes, there are a lot of things. Of course, to improve my English, because if I talk with someone, then I would be talking in English, and that is going to, like, of course, it is going to improve me a lot. And the main thing is that I love talking with people, like from different parts of the world. That is the best thing. I've never thought of this before. Like I'm staying at India. I'm actually currently in India, and I'm talking with someone else from any other country, and we are like live. So that is a very very curious thing that I when I first heard about it, I was really excited, and my father also told me to join Cambly because it would help me improve my English, and I would also be able to know about their culture and their places. So yeah.
Yeah, it gives you great access, like to it gives you great access to like people from different countries. Like I'm from Ireland, and like the UK, and people from the US, Australia, New Zealand, and it's nice to form of traveling, virtual traveling, I suppose. So you
Right.
get to meet people from different countries, and I suppose get to understand their culture, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely. So tell me about Ireland. Of some good places in Ireland that you would recommend me.
Yeah, so Ireland is very beautiful. It's a very green country, so you see like a lot of green landscape and a lot of green kind of mountains, lakes, forests, etc. The capital city is Dublin, which a lot of tourists come and visit. Some other beautiful cities are Galway, Belfast, Cork, and they're very beautiful places to visit. Um, Ireland is a small country with not a very big population, so a lot of the things you will see in Ireland, people are very nice, but a lot of the things you will see in Ireland, not too big. The cities don't have really big buildings, or everything is quite small. So that's one thing you will see in Ireland. And yeah, people are very nice. We're kind of known for our food, language, hospitality. It's a little different to the UK, although we speak English. It's culturally a little bit different than the UK.
That's great. So I
Yeah.
think it's quite cold during the winters there. Like, does it snows a lot?
It doesn't really snow too much. As cold as Europe does. So in Europe, you get like -5, -7, -10. But in Ireland, you get kind of 0 degrees, 1 degrees, 2 degrees. So we don't get too much snow. We get a lot of rain. So rain, rain all winter. So we're very used to the rain in the winter is the only thing we have to watch out for. So yeah, it's just the rain is the only problem when it comes Ireland winter. Our summer doesn't get too warm though. Our summer is only maybe 17 to 22 degrees, so it's still quite cool actually. So it's not it's during that period either, I suppose.
That's so great. Like here in India, summers are too hot. Like you'd burn if you go
Yeah.
outside during the month of June, July, and that is the like the I think it stays the warmest. And India is just so hot, and especially in South India, I guess over there, like every time. Actually, India is quite near to the equator, so it's over there it's kind of tropical. The climate is kind of tropical, so it's every time hot. But yes, we do experience winters,
Yes.
but not as cold as in Ireland or some other places.
Yeah. Kind of, it never gets too hot. We call what it's actually what's called a temperate a temperate climate. So a
Hmm.
temperate climate basically is in let's say in Ireland, it's what yeah, temperate climate is basically a climate that's not too hot and not too cold. It's kind of what the term we use for it. So we're kind of lucky because our climate
Yes.
isn't yeah, our climate isn't very cold, which is it's actually quite nice. It gives us it makes it really really cool to live there. But then again, lots of Irish people go to Spain, Italy, Portugal for holidays to get some sun because it's not in the summer, so everyone in Ireland wants to go to the sun to get warm and feel warm. So sometimes that's what they